A movie with a number 4 in the title. You never see those.
Hello, Adam Ryan Donato.
Hello, my name is Adam, and I'm here to talk about John Wick Chapter 4. Now, this is obviously the 4th movie in the John Wick franchise. I had not seen a single John Wick movie until this year. I watched it about a month ago, all 3 of them. I watched the first one and kind of fell in love because it was just so simple and beautiful and perfect, and it's my favorite movie of the franchise. It's nice, tight, like 100 and something minutes. You understand why you're emotionally involved in this situation, and it doesn't overstay its welcome. The second movie kind of upset me because I didn't really feel like the story and the character went anywhere. Like, I understand that we're opening up to more world building and seeing how this organization of spies and the table and hitmen and hotels and all that shit works. Narratively, I'm like, okay, well, why do I care about John Wick? You know what I mean? Like, he got his vengeance for the dog. Now, why do I care about this new situation? And they never really gave me that. It just kind of got hokey with some of the action sequences, which now I've seen as we go along in the franchise. That's kind of the style, and the point is, haha. Some of these action sequences are so over the top that it brings a lot of levity to the situation, which when it's like 2 hours straight of just people fighting, it's nice to laugh once in a while. The third one I liked a lot more because I felt the second movie was kind of just building up to the story of the third one. I understood what was at stake and why this mattered, and I really enjoyed the idea of John Wick going after this whole syndicate of whatever it is. So the first movie didn't have much time to sit and be anticipating it, but I was excited for it because I know that the team was coming back. It's one that generally people seem to really enjoy, so I was excited about it. The first thing I will note about this movie is that it is extremely long. It's almost 3 hours long, and it kind of overstays its welcome a little bit. Don't get me wrong, everything this movie attempts to do, it accomplishes. The action sequences are fantastic. The visuals are gorgeous. I got to see this in IMAX, and it was absolutely beautiful. And there's a lot of humor that goes on throughout the movie. The performances are alright. I think one of my hot takes is that I don't think that Keanu Reeves is a very good actor. There's sometimes when he gives one-liners in this movie where I'm like, oh, that was awkward and lame, dude. Jesus. I'm in the minority here. And people just like Keanu Reeves, the personality, the celebrity personality that we know. I don't know, it's funny because when I was watching the John Wick movies, I was like, oh, he would be a really good Batman. And then it was so sad for me to realize that he did play Batman in DC League of Super Pets. Sometimes it feels like Batman, especially when he's dressed in all black in these fight sequences, and he's got like this like little cape thing that he holds up, and he's like, very stoic character. He's just boring character to me. Like, yeah, the story and the characters mean nothing to me here. Like, I like everybody, and I like the dynamic specifically between like John Wick's character and Donnie Yen's character. Like, that's a lot of fun. There's nothing that I'm emotionally invested in. There's a lot of whoa and a lot of ha ha, but there's not a lot of like care. It's a fun experience watching this movie, especially go with your friends and have a good time, get lit. If you require more than high octane action, some crazy zany humor, then this is not for you, obviously. But we're at the 4th movie in the franchise. That's the really hard thing about reviewing all these franchise movies, is it's like, well, if you think you like it, you probably will, because we know what we're getting at this point, and that's kind of the beauty of these franchises from a studio perspective, because it's like, oh, well, we have a built-in audience. People trust our brand. They know our brand, so they want our brand. It makes them feel comfortable, makes them feel safe. Without spoiling anything about this movie, the length, the runtime is justified because of some narrative decisions that were made were really satisfying to me. The climax of this movie, pretty awesome and pretty bold, I would say. My favorite sequence is the one with the stairs, and that's all I'll say about that. Just really perfectly balanced that like insane, crazy action with the ridiculous humor with the awesome cinematography. I don't want them to make any more John Wick things. I know that they're doing, I think, a ballerina thing with Ana de Armas in a TV show. I don't know. Stay for the credits for this one because there's stuff in the credits. I'm giving John Wick 4 a 4 out of 5 because it's John Wick 4. If I had to rank it in the franchise, because I previously went 1, 3, 2, I'm going to go 1, 4, 3, 2. The first one just has that simplicity that I thought was really refreshing. I like the sample a lot more than I like where the sequels feel more saturated. But yeah, what is your favorite John Wick movie? What did you guys think about this new one? Thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. What is your favorite Keanu Reeves performance? Mine, especially if I try to think outside of the Matrix. Ooh, boy. Toy Story 4.